Are you cold, forlorn, and hungry? Are there lots of things you lack? Is your life made up of misery? Then dump the bosses off your back.
It used to be a neighborhood packed full of houses. You can see a few houses standing, some when they're not in very good repair. But this is a neighborhood that's been in severe decline for many, many years. The city and others have torn down most of the abandoned houses. But much of the city is starting to look like this. I mean, all these empty lots used to be filled with houses. It's just incredible. So this has been in decline for many years, and we'll eventually get into a neighborhood that is in more recent decline, and you can see the boarded up houses. Take a look at that. Again, on these streets here, all these empty lots used to have buildings on them. Used to have houses. You see a few remaining.
Are your clothes all torn and tattered? Are you living in a shack? Would you have your troubles scattered? Then dump the bosses off your back.
Typical house. You get both sides to go this way. Never good. I'd like to find a neighborhood with more recent foreclosures, because you'll see the densely packed nature of it, but you'll see the houses have been abandoned. This has all been cleared out for a while.
Are you almost split asunder, loaded like a long-eared jack? Boo, why don't you buck like thunder and dump the bosses off your back?
One of the things that happens when a house is or people are first evicted from the house, scavengers come in and take every piece of metal out of the house, the furnace, if there's an air conditioner, light fixtures, even the wires get pulled out of the wall for their copper. And of course, then the houses are useless. Empty. Mind you, we have a high homeless population in the city of Detroit. Should be moving people into some of these houses. Now, these are multi-family units here, where the landlord gets foreclosed, and then they evict all the tenants out. And you can see that some of them, the windows are stripped out, the doors are gone. People will take these and resell them. These used to be populated with people until recently, densely populated. The foreclosure crisis here, although it was exacerbated by the subprime lending, the basis for it, the unraveling, started with the layoffs in auto in 2004, 2005, 2006 timeframe. And when those auto workers were given their buyouts, they're given lump sum payments to leave, to quit their employment, quit their jobs. They then burn through that money, use it to live on, and then they start to lose their homes. And this is a neighborhood that's still somewhat intact, but you can still see empty homes here. And these homes are more substantial. These probably would have been purchased by middle-class families. By middle-class, that's such a bad term. Workers with good jobs. It's more appropriate to put it that way. Or maybe they have professional salary jobs. So you still have, most of the homes here are still mostly occupied. But by then they're not useful. We need to take the properties, we need to keep the people in the homes first and foremost. But once they go empty, we should move in people that need the housing before the properties get raided and stripped for their scrap value.
All the agonies you suffered, you could end with one good whack. Stiffen up, you ornery duffer, and dump the bosses off your back. All the agonies you suffered, you could end with one good whack. Stiffen up, you ornery duffer, and dump the bosses off your back.